friends! So there's a really interesting area of where pet play and my mental health coincide, or where they like interplay, which I've figured out sort of recently, was the concept of stims or stimming. So like sometimes when I have trouble concentrating, I will like play with things. So like I have a bracelet. I think I talked about this on one of my videos, but I have a little bracelet that I play with, one of those phone cord thingies. And so I play with that to help me focus if I'm like sitting in a meeting or doing something, riding on public transit. It helps me from getting antsy. And there's also other forms of stimming, so it's like finding extra stimulation for whatever reason, whether it calms you down or helps you focus. So another one that some people have is like mouth, where they'll like chew on something. So like certain textures feel good. So people who like chew on pencils or pens, or chew gum, that's like another form of, it can be another form of stimming. So I've started bringing small candies around with me, or gum, so that I have something to like keep my mouth occupied. And I was realizing that there's definitely a connection between that and some of the pet play stuff that I do. So like chewing on chew toys, and I definitely have specific things that I prefer to use for that. And then there's also a huge one is the pony bit. So I've talked about before how the pony bit, when it's in my mouth, I just get this calmness and I just get this focus of like getting into that headspace. And I wasn't even realizing that like that's totally like a mouth stim. I'm like having that sensation of having the bit in my mouth to chew on, and it's like feels good in a way that calms me and is really soothing. And another one is the harnesses and the gear that I wear, which I hadn't really thought about before, but it's like a compression harness, right? It's like a compression object where I can feel it, and I can feel the sensation of it when I move and just when I'm sitting still, and it feels comforting. It's like a hug. It's like a nice, consistent, firm pressure that feels good on my wrists, or like a chest harness. I can feel that, or a weight, or a not a weight belt, like a belt that a tail is attached to, and it feels really good. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking how one aspect that I love about pet play is that it calms me, and it helps me focus, but not in the same way that like I would get work done. But it's like, yeah, I think in a lot of ways, without even realizing it, I was doing things that were really good for my mental health, which is really cool. And so I hope that you can find something similar that works for you, something that, especially if you are neurodivergent, if you have various mental health conditions that, like, where certain textures feel really good to you, or certain sensations feel really good to you, or certain things just help you focus and help you feel good. A lot of those things can be incorporated into pet play or other BDSM play, or just things that you just wear around wherever you go. So I hope that you can find something that works for you. I sort of accidentally found things that work for me. And like I said, I just made the connection that like, oh, I was accidentally doing that the whole time. Neat. So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye, friends.